I don't take this lightly. I've seen this legislature for many years, both as a citizen and as a speaker. And this is my 12th year speaking before you. I see some, hello Hector, I see some friendly faces who I've seen for many years. And Legislator Gerantine, this will be the last year we'll be together, and I will miss you greatly. Not only your friendship, but your leadership and your intelligence. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And thank each and every one of you for doing what you do, because this county is quite a complex organization. And I'm proud to be here with all of you. As you know, this is my 13th year post-liver transplant. I sat languishing on that list for 8 years waiting for a donor. In the 90s, it was less known, and there was no internet, there was no social media. My wife started a website, butchneedsaliver.com, and it raised some money and some awareness, but I never got a liver donor. And I was working on a film with Levon Helm and Steven Seagal and Harry Dean Stanton in a place called Hazard, Kentucky. Folks, you do not want to get sick in Hazard, Kentucky. They misdiagnosed me and almost killed me with treatment. Luckily, Warner Brothers flew me out before I died on their movie set. And a great local doctor here, Dr. Book, diagnosed me properly and got me back on the good foot, back on the road to health, and got me to Mount Sinai, where I was put on the transplant list. And I sat there waiting 8 years, getting sicker and sicker. And if it wasn't for my wife, Barry, who always had faith and took care of me, the family and your support circle is so important when you're sitting there sick. Nobody knew that you could get Medicaid transport. I drove myself to Mount Sinai in some really bad conditions. But luckily, a month after I got married, I got the call, and it was freezing cold. It was 2005, and we drove to Mount Sinai. At the George Washington Bridge, they turned us around. They called us and said, "The liver's no good, go home." That's how much of a shortage of organs there was. Thank God, I was blessed a week later. They found a loophole in the system, and they got me a liver transplant from my donor, Frank. God bless Frank's family, the Materas, and I'm here now 13 years post-transplant. In that time, I've been able to build the September 11th Memorial in New Paltz for my community. I've been able to help the firefighters. Those of you who were here last year remember my granddaughter. I would never have known her. She came and spoke. She wanted to speak. There's 9,500 of your neighbors in New York State on the list, 113,000 nationally. 500 New Yorkers, 500 of our neighbors die every year waiting for a transplant. 20 people die every single day waiting. Thank God myself and my friend Phil are not those people. But every 10 minutes a new person is added. So I'm here tonight to pass out organ donation cards and ask for you to sign up. But I'm more selfish than that. As Don Corleone says, I have selfish reasons. When you see the joy, I get choked up, when you see the joy of life that I have, that Phil has, that his family, that any organ recipient has, the joy of life, it's incalculable how far it spreads to friends and neighbors and family members and your community. So I'm now shifting my focus. Yes, please sign your donor cards and give us your organs. It may be 120 years before we need them. But living donors, there are people here in Kingston. My friend Tara Salerno, Jake Salerno's wife, gave her sister a piece of her liver and it regenerated. And now both of them are living thriving lives. There's no cost to the donor family. So you can give a liver, a piece of your liver, and in 2 months you're back at work, healthy, happy, and you'll save a life. And you'll be able to look at the face of the person. We're all on internet. We all see those videos of the mother walking down the aisle with the girl who's got her daughter's heart. They all choke us up. That could be you, if you think about it. Kidneys and livers can be regenerated. So I'm here to spread the awareness. I'm also to ask you, be a hero. Be somebody. We're a giving community, right? Every time somebody needs something, there's all kinds of fundraisers and concerts and things for people. This will be an individual choice. You'll be able to, you just can consider that, because I wouldn't be here annoying you today or the past 12 years. And for a minute now, I'd like to turn it over to my friend Phil. Before I hope I don't steal your thunder, but Phil is the son-in-law of a legendary legislator in this chamber, and it's my honor to have him and his daughter here tonight, Dom Svigola. So please, Phil.